All right, everybody. So this is a video specially for Cheryl, one of our devout citizens of Crypt Nation here. But broadly speaking, she's been asking a great question. I wanted to go through it with everybody. So I make this video for her specifically. Shout out Cheryl. But it's a great question that I understand has a lot of confusion around it. So I wanted to clear the air, and I also wanted to encourage everybody. If you guys do have questions, I'm happy to make one-off videos and post them out here so that everybody could learn them. I really want this to encourage everybody to keep asking as many questions as possible when you don't get something that I'm understanding. Sorry, if you don't understand something that I'm saying, ask the question. I'll make a video of it. It's a lot easier sometimes to answer questions like this than in screenshots and typing. And since we have the technology, we might as well use it, right? So her question specifically is, she's trying to understand if she should hold Bitcoin or if she should hold some more Binance coin, and if she wants to trade one for the other, how does she know which one is stronger? So in this part, so you can see right now we're in this Binance coin versus Bitcoin. What you basically mean is that you're pricing Binance coin in terms of Bitcoin instead of pricing Binance coin in terms of US dollars. So from right here, we could see that in terms of Bitcoin, we're at 0.16665. That's the lowest price that we hit. This was on March 11th, March 13th-ish, right down here. So we could see that now price is all the way up here at 0.0021. That means you could get, for 0.0021 Bitcoin, you could get one Binance coin. That's how it works. And if you throw it in, dollars, BNB, USD, right, you could see you'll get right down here on about March 12th, price hit about $6.50, which is the equivalent to, if you go back to BNB, stick with me, guys. So $6.40 was equivalent to this amount of Bitcoin, 0.00166. Okay. So now if I could see, I take my little measuring tool, I could go from the bottom here to where we are, where price is right now, and I could see that it's up 25%. So that means that Binance coin, in terms of Bitcoin, has been 25%, has gained 25%. So if you bought Binance coin with Bitcoin right down here, you are in the green 25%. And watch this, guys. Conversely, if I throw an inverse on that, which means I had bought Bitcoin with Binance coin, I would be down 25%. See? Boom, about 20%, 21%. So that's how it works. So BNB BTC, again, the question is, how do you know if something, BNB BTC, how do you know if something has been stronger relative to something else? You could pull up a price chart and you could see that today, price is higher than where it was down here. But if you even go back and you say, well, what about how has price performed since February 10th? Well, since February 10th, BNB has actually been weaker than Bitcoin. You see what I'm saying? So there's always waves within waves, waves of strength and waves of weakness. So from here to here, Binance coin fell drastically in terms of Bitcoin, right? And it also fell drastically in terms of the dollar. So if you go BNB, be it USD, it also fell in terms of the dollar. Boom, see? But since this point, when price reached that point, there was a lot of bids that were filled, a lot of volume, the market held up. And since that point, Binance coin has risen, see? You could draw to where we are now, and it's still rising. It's still in an uptrend. This is what we mean by trends within trends. We're still in a long-term downtrend, as you can see, but price is starting. We will be out of this downtrend once we break above officially this level right here. But this is now getting into a little bit more advanced technical analysis, which we don't need to get into right now. The point we're trying to make is, how can you tell if something is stronger relative to something else? So this is, again, something that we always say. You have to know what you're trading in terms of. Binance coin in terms of the US dollar, or Binance coin in terms of Ethereum, for instance. That means, look, it's the same thing. Or Binance coin, or BNB in terms of BTC. That means, how many BTC does it cost for one Binance coin? Or if I do an inverse, how many Binance coin does it cost for one Bitcoin? 475 Binance coin for one Bitcoin. Or BNB USD, Binance coin priced in terms of the US dollar is $16.22. So you guys just need to get comfortable and familiar with this idea of a fraction, right? Expressing a fraction in terms of something. That's what this is. This is BNB over USD. So anyhow, so I hope that helps. Again, you could use a measuring tool, or you could just go, you could just see, if you're just trying to see what has been stronger, clearly Binance coin has been stronger than the dollar because price has risen, and you could see price rising expressed in these candle bars over time. Again, this is time down here on the x-axis, and this is y, the y-axis over here, which is expressing price. So I hope that helps. Again, ask some questions in the comments. I'll probably post this in Teachable with Cheryl's permission, of course. So I hope that helped, guys.